Hi everybody, it's our midweek Wednesday edition of the program. Thanks for joining us. You know, the school season is rapidly approaching. We're going to try to touch on every type of educational process that we can. So we thought we'd start out with the very first, or at least the introductory type of schooling for your children, preschool. Yeah, that's the one. It used to be kindergarten, or in my case, used to be 8th grade, but it's now preschool. That's where it all happens, and we have representatives of one of the most dynamic co-op types of preschool, and we're going to, discuss the co-op aspect on this particular edition. I'm going to try to fix this. You're going to meet some delightful ladies over the course of the next half hour, and maybe a couple of younger friends, too, if we can persuade them to come on. They're in the wings. It promises to be an interesting 30 minutes. We're going to talk about the Trenton Co-op Nursery. Hustle on back with us. As we go to our first break, let's find out what's happening here in our downriver area and pay those bills, and we'll talk preschool with you on this Wednesday edition of our program. Hurry back.
Your tests look fine, but I still need to see you again in 6 months, all right?
This blood sample looks very good.
Doing great, Pa.
Over 1,100 physicians in virtually every specialty and subspecialty with a dedication to first-rate medical care, including attention and compassion. For more information or the name of an Oakwood physician, call 1-800-543-WELL.
For the third consecutive year, Southwest Airlines has won the airline industry's annual Triple Crown. #1 in on-time performance, #1 in customer satisfaction, and #1 in baggage handling. Southwest Airlines, #1 and still climbing.
For the way you make me feel, for the way you give your best, you're the one, Southwest.
When you can't breathe, nothing else matters. So the American Lung Association fights lung disease by helping kids and their parents control asthma. Call 1-800-LUNG-USA to help, so these kids can spend more of their energy on just being kids.
It's a smiley type of Wednesday here on our program. Glad that you can join us. And why shouldn't we smile? Because we're going to talk about the happenings at the Trenton Co-op Nursery. It's the preliminary to getting your kids into the real thing. You know, kindergarten, and I went through 5th grade. You could tell that, this wonderful education that I received. We have some dynamic people from a great locale. The Trenton Co-op Nursery, as I mentioned at the top of the program. To my direct left, it's Anne-Marie Steins, the wonderful, wonderful educator. She's the coach. I'm telling you, when they put her in charge on the field, she is the best. And I can speak from personal experience. Not that she was my teacher. Many times she was, but my daughter Katie just thinks the world of her. Right next to her is the current president, the reigning president of the Trenton Co-op Nursery, Joanna Pizzo, and the director of publicity for the happenings at the Trenton Co-op Nursery. It's Leslie Castagnola. Leslie has that special name that is obviously known to everybody in Trenton and basically throughout the downriver area and throughout football circles throughout the state of Michigan. Her late father-in-law, Jack, he was one of the true great coaches that we have ever had the pleasure of coming in contact with. So let's talk Trenton Co-op Nursery. And ladies, if you mind, I'm going to go right to the top guy in the troop here. Joanna, why co-op compared to Montessori or other type of daycare atmospheres? What sets co-ops apart?
Well, it gives you an opportunity to spend time with your child in school, learning with her, and
or him.
Or him, of course. I've got 2 girls.
So do I.
And you know, you're right there, you're seeing exactly what's going on in the school. Your child is really excited when you're there with her or him. And it's a great, relaxed atmosphere. It's playing, learning through play, and I just really, really enjoy it. That's why I decided to, you know, become president of the Co-op Nursery School.
Anne-Marie, there is a tenuous time between getting our kids prepared for kindergarten and having them home watching Barney and Romper Room, if that's still on, and Sesame Street and all those types of things. And this sort of fits the bill. It not only helps parents who are career people, but as Joanna alluded to, it also helps us help them make that transition from the playtime at home, the learning from the parents, to learning with peers.
Exactly. And other adults as well, because it helps, it's kind of like a bridge, as you may want to think about it that way. The parents are involved, they bring the child to the school, they take their turn staying within the classroom with the child. They can see how their child interacts with other children right there in the classroom. They can see how they relate to a teacher's direction. You can, as a parent, take the cues from the teacher and reinforce the things that you've done at school with your child back at home. You can talk with them, you know, exactly when your older child comes home from school and you say, what happened in school today? Nothing. I don't know. You know what's going on because you're there. You can see it every day that you come in with your child. It's a wonderful experience, something you can't repeat ever again.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Joanna mentioned a key word, and that is play.
Yes.
Play is still a very important part of the educational process. And many of us hardliners, and sometimes I get like that, say, well, you know, it's school time, let's concentrate on education, but there is something to be valued and to be gathered in from playtime.
Well, for children, especially at this age, play is their most central focus part of their day. They learn everything through their play. What we think is learning, formal education when they get into school, would be sitting down at a desk with paper and pencil and a teacher filling their heads with ideas or information. But for children, especially between the ages of 3 and 5 or 6, play for them is a chance to try everything out, to find out what their world is like. And for children at this age, it has to be hands-on for them to understand it. Ideas and concepts don't mean anything unless they've had a chance to experience it firsthand. So that's why we emphasize play, working with materials, offering them experiences that they can try that maybe they don't have at home. Especially our school has a wonderful supply of toys, equipment that not every parent has available to them at home. Plus we bring with them the experience of having all these other children near their ages that they can try out their ideas on, they can develop friendships with. It's just a wonderful opportunity for them to use the skills that they're learning with their peers and under the guidance of other adults.
I'm going to talk to you about curriculum in a matter of moments, but I want to switch all the way over to Leslie. Director of Publicity, we want to talk about illuminating the benefits of co-op teachings, especially at this young age. But tomorrow night, first of all, we want to bring to everybody's attention that we have a special open house. Please tell us more.
Tomorrow we're having an open house. It's not only in the evening, from 10 a.m. to 12. We will be at the school. It's at the Haas Park building on Washington
we have an address
Street.
on Washington Street. It's really the only building there, I think.
Yeah, 86 Washington Street. It's right near Quarry Road off of Sibley. And from 10 to 12 we will be there, and we'll have the classroom set up. The kids can come and play, have a snack, you know, meet with Anne-Marie, Mrs. Stein. And then also from 5 to 7 for people who are working, they can come in the evening.
What does this mean for the parents? I mean, Joanna's already alluded to the fact that the parents get involved. Anne-Marie has said the same thing. We have all experienced this wonderful experience. Tell us, from your point of view, what a parent should look forward to, because we have to come prepared too, because we ask the parents to either get involved by getting on a committee. We also ask them to get involved by donating some of their time with hands-on affairs in the classroom. Please elaborate, if you will.
Well, everyone has a job, and they do their job. But what the benefits for the parents are is we have our meetings, and we have speakers who come in and, you know, give us all kinds of great information and something that you would never get anywhere else. And we offer this it's open to the public for free. So if anyone ever wants to come, you don't have to belong to the co-op to come to something like that.
Now,
our first meeting is September the 4th.
Yes.
And we're having a speaker that night.
okay. So that's right by Labor Day. So if you don't have plans, we have somewhere for you to go. And they're usually held at the Westfield Community Center?
Yes, usually, but right now Westfield's closed, so it'll be at Haas Park.
Okay, so the first meeting at Haas Park.
It's actually parent orientation night that night.
Oh.
So
We all need some orientation.
yeah, let's find out what school's going to be like.
Especially me. Joanna, talk about some of the different things that parents will be involved in as far as being able to see their kids interact with professionals on the scene, because not only do we have professionals come in once a month, but we also have field trips, those types of things. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, throughout the year, we have the police department come in and talk to the children about safety, and we've gone to like the dentist to, you know, show the children about, you know, how to get your teeth, take care of your teeth, and
Visited the hospital.
yeah, the hospital.
Oh, that was a fun
yeah.
one. I
That
remember
was
that.
And
That's a
to
great trip.
Foodland to
That's
show
right,
them, you know,
groceries,
how
right.
we do groceries, and well, we go on several field trips. We go to the apple orchard, and
Fire department came out to visit.
right, went to the fire department.
Yeah. We went to the zoo, too.
The zoo.
Absolutely.
That was a
I mean,
lot of
we
fun.
have great field trips.
Yeah. A lot of seasonal things, too. I mean,
Yeah.
apple orchard will happen, obviously, in the fall during the harvest, and I'm sure they're ready, they're going to hands-on picking and
Yes.
doing things like that?
Pumpkin.
And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the children, this way, the children can spend really a lot of quality time with you and with the school. And it's just a great learning experience for them. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Again, tomorrow night is the open house. And Leslie, the phone number, if you will, I mean, I know they've been
Okay.
flashing it on the screen, but we
Okay.
need that all-important phone
It's
number.
783-9119, and you can call anytime.
All right, and we have a single phone number this year because
Yes,
we
we
had
did.
many phone numbers last year. So this is the number that you can reach our friends at the Trenton Co-op Nursery to find out about the activities, not only leading up to the school year, but during the school year as well. Well, let's talk about some of the curriculum. We talked about play, but we know that there is learning through hands-on situations. We talked about the field trips. We talked about the professionals that come in. But we see our kids make their own name tags. We see them discover how to spell their name. We see them develop through sitting next to new friends and old friends alike. We hear them join in as far as with music filling the air, story time, play time. I know I'm stealing all your...
Yeah, you've taken just about the whole day.
So come on and listen to me and watch me teach your kids.
Yeah, right.
No, actually, please elaborate more on all these great techniques.
Well, it probably would be very simple for me to just kind of take you through a real quick session of the day. We greet the children, or I greet the children as they walk in the door. The 4-year-olds will find their name on the rug. We have they each have a name. First half of the year we do their first name. The second half of the year they work on their last names. The 3-year-olds start with their first names at the second half of the year. We have a song that we sing. We get to know everyone's name in the circle. We take time for a mystery bag. Each child gets their turn a couple of times through the year to bring...
Is Nala still going to be there?
We'll have something special.
Okay, you may want to tell them about that later on. We'll do that in the
we'll get to
second half
Nala
of
in
the
a few
program.
minutes. But each child gets the opportunity to bring something that will fit into we call it a mystery bag, and it's a lot of fun. The children get to ask questions, so we're working on thinking skills and memory skills as they're doing that. Then, of course, that child gets to explain what this item is that they brought from home. And it's shared during the class time that they're there. We get up from the rug and we go to the different centers that are set up in the room. We have an art center where children work on cutting skills, coloring, drawing, painting, collages, gluing. We work on creativity in that area. We have a center where the blocks are available, where the children can do.
Sounds like most of the activities are here at the studio.
Yeah.
So,
We get down on our hands and knees and we play with what the materials give us, and it offers children opportunities to work on math skills, thinking skills, problem solving. How does this fit together? How can I make this structure stand without falling over? We have what we call a dramatic or the housekeeping area. Dress up clothes, and we know how much your daughter loves to be dressed up in these different outfits. And this gives the child an opportunity to try on different roles. What is it like to be mom? What is it like to be the doctor? What is it like to be the TV broadcast announcer?
Not much. Not much, I'll tell you.
Or the police officer, the people that these children come in contact with in the community. They get to work on mothering and fathering, parenting skills with the babies, and be a creative cook. We also have what we call our small muscle area, the quiet rug area, where there's puzzles and manipulatives, where the children can work with small muscle, which will help develop their skills later on in school for sitting and working with that paper and pencil. We have science activities available. Magnets are out. We have Play-Doh available every day, so the child can be manipulating and working with those materials. We have cleanup, which is a very important part of our day. Everyone is responsible for putting away what they've taken out, making certain that our room looks like it did when we came in the morning.
And now we're coming up to my favorite time, which is...
Snack time.
Snack time.
Of course. Nutrition, we talk about keeping our bodies healthy and putting the right kinds of foods in our bodies. Plus it develops social skills where we're sitting and talking with our friends.
And a parent is designated to bring in the snack.
Yes, that's right.
And
simple snacks, but we also encourage the kind of snack that you could make at school. Helps the children again with all the skills that go into cooking, measuring and thinking and counting and stirring and vocabulary and language. Those are all rolled into those sorts of things. And so we try new things. And we've had a few children that have never tried anything that will try it at school, and the parents are just, oh, they've never done it, you know. So it's wonderful to see them try these new experiences. And then we get together for our final goodbye, and it goes very fast.
It
and
really
it's a lot
does.
of fun.
It really does, and the
It
kids
really
love
is.
it. And we're going to talk more about it, but allow us to pay some more bills. Jojo and Farrah, would you like to come in here before your mama leaves? Come on, real quick. Come on.
Come
A couple of the wonderful kids that are a part of this. Come on, hon. Come on. We have to go real quick. We're going to have to go to a break. Come on, real quick. Mom's going to bring them on anyways. That's what I like to see. Break them in here.
This is co-oping. Here we go.
Actually, this is co-oping at its best.
Here we are.
Farrah, right here. This is Farrah. She went to school with my Katie last year, and JoJo is going to be starting the 3-year program. This year we're going to talk about 3-year-olds, the 4-year-olds, so much more. We're going to take the president out of the scene and bring in somebody else who's going to be just as dynamic to talk more about the happenings at the Trenton Co-op. We'll be back in a matter of moments.
He stood about 5'9" tall, but he was a giant. Billy Thomas. He ran the Boys and Girls Club where I grew up. Now I know today is different. Young people face problems I never even had to think about. But that's why now we need the Boys and Girls Club. It's a positive place where thousands of people like Billy Thomas help young people succeed. Does it work? It did for me. Yay! Support the Boys and Girls Clubs.
You can't imagine the excitement we felt. And anxiety? Well, there was plenty. I mean, we had so many questions, and who wouldn't? Our first baby, everything had to be just perfect. And what about the hospital? I can't begin to tell you how wonderful Seaway was. The care and attention we received, well, it felt like home. Their family sure made the beginning of ours unforgettable.
Hi, I'm Corbin Burnson. You don't have to be an attorney to recognize telemarketing fraud. If someone calls you with an offer that sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So ask plenty of questions, listen carefully, and don't be pressured into sending cash, checks, or giving out your credit card number. And please, if you receive a suspicious call, report it to the National Fraud Information Center right away. Know the difference. Hang up on fraud. Call 1-800-876-7060.
Well, we have impeached the president from this program only, okay, because she's going to do a great job, Joanne Pizzo, of course, the president of the Trenton Co-op Nursery, and in her place, Tammy Kutz has come and joined us. She's the Director of Community Service. Right. Tammy, welcome aboard. We're going to get to you in a matter of moments because I want to go right back to Anne-Marie Steins and talk about two different programs, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds.
Right.
Explain. Obviously, there's a year difference.
Okay, yes.
And that's all I can offer.
Different in ages. Well, the program for the 3-year-olds we offer twice a week. We like to think of it as a nice way to introduce the 3-year-old getting a little separation from the home, getting used to being in a group setting. We offer programs on Tuesdays and Thursdays for those 3-year-olds. They can come for a 2-hour session in the morning or in the afternoon, whichever fits those families, their family needs. And then the 4-year-olds would come on 3 days a week. So we're extending that time away from home a little bit longer, offering a little bit different of a program as far as the curriculum goes for the 4-year-olds. The 3-year-olds, we really work on separation skills and social skills. 3-year-olds generally play kind of side by side, not cooperatively so much as you would see with a 4-year-old. With 4-year-old, it's not unusual to find them getting a whole gang together to put on a play or to be chewing off to McDonald's, or they really love to get everyone involved in the 4-year-olds. The program for the 3s, as far as a parent involvement, they might be in the school 1 or 2 days a week working within the classroom. The 4-year-olds would be a little bit longer. The field trips are different for the 3s and the 4s. In the 4-year-old program, we introduce the alphabet and the number so that the child would be more familiar with seeing it. We work on a little more writing skills as far as putting their first and their last names together.
And current events such as weather conditions?
Yes, we do. We do a calendar with them. We talk about what the months and the days are, and we have a prediction. I call a child up once a day to come up and give us the weather report.
I never got picked.
You never did.
I never got picked. I want to talk about some concerns with you before I get to Tammy and back to Leslie as well. First of all, accreditation of the Trenton Co-op Nursery, and I also want to talk about some concerns. If my child got sick and if I'm not there, we want to know about medical capabilities, and of course we know that we have the Trenton paramedics only a quick phone call away.
Certainly, right. As far as your child being ill or needing to contact for whatever reason, we have an emergency card that each parent must fill out before their child can even be dropped off at this school. And on that form, there are other emergency contacts that we can make. If it is an immediate emergency, of course, we would have, the paramedics there within as fast as they could possibly be there. We have emergency procedures written out. We follow all of the OSHA procedures that are required by us.
CPR is available right on the scene?
Absolutely. I am trained in, that's part of my requirement to be hired in this program, is to be trained. So yes, I am, and I am there every day. And if I'm not there, then one of the parents that's working in the school has to be trained.
You got a great bullpen over there. I'll tell you, last year was pretty terrific. And accreditation, real quick.
We are members of GDCNC, which is Greater Detroit Council of Cooperative Nurseries. And we are associated with this group, and they give us our guidelines by which we follow.
Okay. Not only do things happen within the school that benefit the youngsters and the parents at this special place, but we also have some community outreach, and Tammy's here to elaborate on that for us. A lot of times we see Trenton Co-op not only receiving many things from different entities around the city of Trenton and downriver, but we give back as well, don't we?
Yes, we do. This is my 4th year in the co-op, and it's my first chance to serve on the board. I was a little leery the first few years. I wanted to get things, down where I knew what I was doing. But this year I'd like to serve on the board, and it's the community service chairperson position this year that I have. Yes, this year we're going to put on a show, and it's our chance to give the community back a little something that they've been offering to us all this time, such as letting us use the buildings and things like that, and promoting us, supporting us. So the show is a very good quality show that we'd like to give back to the community for a very small fee. And this year we're proud to say we have gotten the antics of Carol Ann the Clown to come down to the Trenton Theater and put on a performance for the kids. There'll be 2 shows, March 1st in the new year, '97, 11 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, and it's a wonderful time for the kids, because we've seen the show already at our picnic, school year and picnic. But also, it's just a wonderful time for the whole community to come down and take a good look at something very good quality the kids are going to enjoy, and it's a very, very low price that they'll pay. It's our way of giving back and a thank you.
And we'll talk about more about that as we get closer to the performances. We are giving back something to the city of Trenton, and Leslie, if you can elaborate, it comes in the form of a tree.
Yeah, we are donating a check to the city of Trenton for them to plant a tree. They're going to pick the spot, of course, and that's just to thank them for, like she said, letting us use their buildings and supporting us all along. Because we use Haas Park and Westfield, and also we get involved with the community. We do the Midsummer Festival in Trenton. We do the parade, and we also adopt needy families at Christmas time. During the holiday season.
Allow me to find out who's going to be our Harmony House gift certificate winner, and we're going to talk about that real quick before we have to bid everybody an adieu for this Wednesday program. Right now, we're going to throw it over to Jackie, who is pinch hitting for Andy, who's on vacation this week. She's going to tell us that somebody's on their way to Harmony House. We're going to put a little music into somebody's life. Jackson, who's it going to be?
Hey Mark, today's Harmony House gift certificate winner is Dennis Royal of Brownstown. From rock to the classics, jazz to rap, from R&B to country, at Harmony House we put music into your life. Congratulations from all of us here at Downriver today. You can win a Harmony House gift certificate or other great prizes by sending your entries to Downriver Today, Post Office Box 194, Trenton, zip 48183, and back to a guy who could put a song in maybe somebody's heart, maybe not, Mark.
Put the kids to sleep when I was at Trenton Co-op Nursery and I did my solos, but that's another story. The Needy Family Program, Needy Families Program that the Trenton Co-op gets involved in. Leslie, please elaborate real quick.
During the holiday season, we get together, and this gives the children a chance to see that, of course, other children are less fortunate than them, so we buy toys and we just fill boxes of food and toys and money, clothing, and everything, and it's just a wonderful way of us to give something back.
So the learning
and
goes
the kids,
on and on and on.
Learn, yes, through all that.
Anne-Marie, anything that you can say within the last 15 seconds to urge everybody to get involved, because we have limited space available. It's a great place to be involved in, and they would like to open their doors, their hearts, and their arms to say, come on in, visit us at the Trenton Co-op Nursery, because there are other co-ops available in the area. There are the Montessoris, there are other daycare type educational facilities, but what makes Trenton so special besides you?
Oh, you're too nice. Well, Trenton has a wonderful reputation and history. They've been around for many, 41 years. 41. We're going to our 41st year. I think it's the families, it's the parents with their children working together, and it has made this co-op what it is, and it's a wonderful place to be.
She's terrific. Pleasure seeing all you gals again. Best of luck for the upcoming school year. Joanne, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Much success to the president of the Trenton Co-op Nursery. Tomorrow we talk to newly elected Grosehill Township Supervisor Doug Jones. Please join us on our Thursday program. Bye-bye, everybody. You did it.
Here we are, it's Ariel's graduation from preschool. May 21st, 1997. The Mosey moves on. We got everybody here that counts. It's Papa Lawrence, Grandma Mary, Papa Richard, and Grandma Rose, and Mom. But Adam couldn't make it, he's at school. And there's Ariel's teacher, Mrs. Steins. everything ready. There's Ariel's classroom. There's some dress-up clothes. They'll all be sitting when they come.
You remember when I was on that TV? This is going to be recorded right now. Wait, what's your
Well, good morning, and welcome to Trenton Co-op Nursery. And if I don't know you, I'm Anne Marie Steins, and I welcome you here for family and friends for the graduating class of 1997 from Trenton Co-op. We're very excited. We had a wonderful year. We enjoyed having the children very much. I have two things that I like to read at this time because it helps to put this all into perspective, at least for me. Yes, maybe it might bring a tear to your eye. The first one is from Irv Furman. It's called The Starfish. There was a young man walking down a deserted beach just before dawn. In the distance, he saw a small, frail man. As he approached the old man, he saw him picking up stranded starfish, throwing them back into the sea. The young man gazed in wonder as the old man again and again threw the small starfish from the sand to the water. He asked, "Old man, why do you spend so much energy doing what seems to be a waste of time?" The old man explained that the stranded starfish would die if they were left for the morning sun. "But there must be thousands of beaches and millions of starfish," explained the young man. "How can you make any difference?" The old man looked down at the starfish that was in his hand, and as he threw it into the safety of the sea, he said, "You make a difference to this one." And one more. This is anonymous. 100 years from now, it won't matter what kind of a car I drove. And 100 years from now, it won't matter what kind of a house that I lived in. 100 years from now, it won't matter how much money I had in my bank account or what my clothes look like. But the world may be a little bit better because I was important in the life of a child. It's really quite interesting. I'm going to ask the children to come out one at a time, and they're going to be holding some alphabet letters, and that will help us to recap kind of what this year has been about. They're very, very excited. Mary, come this way. Hold on there, Micah. Step right here. Mary, why don't you step right up here. Letter straight in front of you so they can see. This is our letter A. A is for apples. Our visit to the apple orchard. Making applesauce at school. I'll take the letter, honey. Micah. Step up there, Micah. Micah has the letter B. Hold it in front so everyone can see Micah. B for playing basketball, going to the bowling alley, blowing bubbles at school, and taking care of our baby dolls. Good job, Micah. Hold that one right in front of you. C, letter C. C is for counting numbers, doing our calendar, and clapping to the rhythm of our names. Thank you, Micah. We need D. Ariel. Ariel has letter D. D. D is for dinosaur shirts that we painted at school. And the night that our dads got to come and have fun. Can we switch to letter E? E. E is for our ears. Listening to all the eagerness of the children when they would come to school, listening to our friends at circle time. Thank you. Ready? Hold it up. Hold it up there. Step up. Cody. Cody has letter F. F is for the firefighters who we saw at the fire station and visited us at school. It's also for the feelings that we shared and talked about. Anna, there's Anna. I got the wrong one. I saw the H and I'm thinking. Rebecca. Rebecca has letter G. G for gingerbread that we got to make and taste at school. And H for hugs, lots of hugs that we shared. And hats for hat day. Come on, Amanda. Letter I for Amanda. I is for ice cream and incredible discoveries that we made all year long. This is Lindsay for letter J. J for jumping rope and juicing oranges at school. And here's Natalie. Natalie has letter K for us. K for kindness and kisses and kicking soccer balls around. Brittany? Brittany is holding letter L. Letter L. L is for laughter that echoed through this room all year long. Dory's holding letter M. M for marching to music. And moms that came to school, helped us out, and for the Mother's Day tea that we had. Can you put the N? N. N's for necklaces that we made today, and noodles. Thank you, Dory. Brooke. Stand up here, Brooke. Right up here. Let's get you with the right letters. Brooke is holding letter O. O is for oobleck, which was gooey and green. P, letter P. P for pajama day and pancakes. And for this class, puppies. We were puppies almost every day we came to school. Lots and lots of puppies. And letter Q. Q is for our handprint quilt, which you'll notice is on the wall right behind you. And for how quickly this year has gone by. Step right up there. This is Chelsea. She's our first. We got you lots of letters today. Letter R. Chelsea's holding letter R. R is for rainbows that we have to paint. And our recycling that we have done this year in school. S. S is for the sand that we got to dig in. And Santa Claus, who taught us how to do the Macarena at school this year.
Oh, wow.
And T. is for crawling into the tent, and the Tootsie tulips that they painted with their toes, and for trying and trying and trying over again. Good job, Chelsea. Megan, come on. You want to come this way? Watch your feet. Good job. Megan is holding letter U. U is for understanding and sharing with our friends. V. V is for volcanoes that we made at school and erupted and had a wonderful time. And for visits from special guests. This is Kyle. Kyle's holding letter W. W is for the woodwork bench that came out. We created so many things. The big wheels day that we had at school. X is for all of the excitement and wondering, what would we do when we got to school today? Eric. Eric's holding letter Y. Y is for yellow that we did lots of painting with. Oops. And our last letter, letter Z. Z, of course, is for zippers that we practiced all year long, how to get up and down, and they're very good at it. And we have a very special graduate today, as well as these children. Boys and girls, who is this? Max. Max has been our mascot all year long. He's been home to visit all of the children at least once or twice or 3 times. And they've all been able to write in their journal and share the stories of Max. Max is graduating with the children and moving on to the Trenton Police Department so that he can help other young boys and girls that might need a little extra comforting with the police department. So Max is also graduating and moving on today. We're going to keep Max up here very special. Boys and girls have talked about doing a couple of songs and finger plays that they've enjoyed, especially at the end of the year. So if you know them, please join in with us. I'm just going to sit here so I don't get your way. Okay, boys and girls, we talked about doing Get your fingers up. They want to hear you. They don't want to hear me, so sing out nice and loud. 5 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. And the mother duck said quack, quack, quack. The 4 little ducks came waddling back. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. And the mother duck said quack, quack, quack. The 3 little ducks came waddling back. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. And the mother duck said quack, quack, quack. The 2 little ducks came waddling back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. And the mother duck said quack, quack, quack. The 1 little duck came waddling back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. And the mother duck said quack, quack, quack. 2 little ducks came waddling back. No little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Get ready. And the daddy duck said quack, quack, quack. 5 little ducks came waddling back. Where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 speckled frog. 1 little speckled frog sitting on a speckled rock. He ready to cross the bridge and move on your way into kindergarten. So this is what I'd like you to do, boys and girls. When you hear your name, I want you to walk up, and I want you to start on this side and go up the steps. And when you get here, I want you to stop so I can give you your Shining Star diploma and a special medallion. And then you can walk back down and go back to your seat. Okay? All right. So they'll be coming up and down this way. So if anyone needs that special picture. Lindsay. Ariel, you are a shining star. Diploma. No, it'll be a tight one. I think we made it. Congratulations. You're a shining star. Here's your diploma. Hold on to it. There's a lot in there. Here's your medallion. You're gonna make it. Congratulations, Ariel. Nursery, and it has a special dedication inside. So I would like to make sure the children get this as well, and you're all welcome to stay and enjoy the festivities. We have lots of goodies that have been donated. So boys and girls, when you hear your name, go up and get your very special book, and then you may go to your families that are here. Lindsay. Amanda. Your name, Amanda. Ariel. Megan. 25. It feels like 50. Kyle.
Still Megan. Oh, there we go. Hi, Lindsay. Come on, sweetheart. You did great. I'm proud of you. Run over to Mom. Kutz.
Okay, guys. Nice. Now we have to wait for Brittany.
You gonna put her medal on her? Just put it on for a second so I can take a picture of it. Okay.
Congratulations.
Ready for the first grade.
And goodbye to you, Lindsay. At the end of the movie. Boy, kindergarten, watch out for the movie. Goodbye, nut girl. Here we are at Adams School. It's May 21st, 1997 still. And we're here for his class sing-along tonight with the whole first grade. He's going to be singing up on stage with his music class tonight. And the theme is Disney songs.
Stand up in the air. The girls are going to win.
Okay.
Ariel, we want to get a picture of your face. No. Both of you guys. Okay.
Emily and Ariel are going to watch Sarah and Adam sing, because Sarah and Adam are in the same class. I'll have to wait for them to come on stage in a few minutes.
I'll tie it around your hair and that way you won't fall.
This is always an exciting time of the year. It's especially so this year. We have about 300 kids who could be performing this evening, and it involves quite a substantial troop movement, so please bear with us. Each of our classes are performing individually, and what we're going to ask from a housekeeping standpoint is that those of you who have first graders, for instance, refrain from leaving until the whole first grade is done. There are 4 first grade sections. That way we won't have a constant flow of traffic. And what we really would like is if you would consider attending the entire performance, so we had less traffic than even what we suspect might be the case. We realize there's a lot to do at this time of the year, and we really do appreciate your taking the time to come out this evening. This is our spring concert. It involves 11 sections of grades 1 to 3 and Mrs. Bort's classroom. The kids are excited about this. We're thankful that it's a cool evening. We've had some real toasty evenings in here over the years. Fortunately, this isn't one of them. So at this point in time, having welcomed you and disposed of a few housekeeping things, I would like to introduce to you our vocal music teacher, Mrs. Christine Zell. Mrs. Zell?
Thank you, and thank you for attending this evening. We're going to start out with Mrs. Erickson's first grade class. Tonight's theme is a Disney review, so the majority of the songs will be Disney-oriented. Mrs. Erickson's class is going to begin, and we're featuring the girls singing Steady as the Beating Drum.
Where's Sarah? On top? Okay, there she is. Okay, let me get them.
We have before us Ms. Bowler's first grade class. They are going to begin with Hi Ho, from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Then we will have a soloist, Phelan Franchini, will sing Someday My Prince Will Come. And they will end with the Mickey Mouse March.
All right, Shayla's going to sing. That's why this class looks like wire, don't they? They should sing pretty good then, huh? sailing. Look at Shavin' now, she's ready to go. And she takes center stage. What's she singing to him? Oh boy. Richie Joe's here. Look at her telling everyone to be quiet. She's a live player. Today, you did a great job. Congratulations, Buzzy. Recital the day before. This is June 7th, 1995. This is her practice for the recital tomorrow. We'll get to see a little bit of the show.
good considering. we got a lot of great. Okay, now let me have. Come here, you girls. Everybody has to be spaced. Where are? Okay, this is my Cotton Eye Joe girls are in front of here. Okay, you're in here. You know that? Okay, give me all of you. Come here, please. All my big girls. Come back up on the stage. Let's try this. Come back up on the stage. You were at.
That's good, because I didn't catch it the first time.
Now what they doing, Dad?
Adam, you come up here, sit down. Ariel thing for Recital. So, had the rehearsal yesterday, and now for the big show, the opening act.
I
come in.
Oh, there we go. Hi. I need a few of you girls in the center aisle, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, please give these children a wonderful hand. Please. I'll tell you what. There is nothing like taking class with 5 or 6 kids in your class and then coming here on dress rehearsal day and being thrown together with everybody and remembering what to do in that short amount of rehearsal time. So I do say, you girls, this day has made me very proud for working all year long. This is the day that makes me the happiest. Thank you. You have all done wonderful. Okay, let me just take a real quick minute, if I may. I guess we ran a little longer, but we want to give everyone their own individual bow, and so thank you for being patient. First of all, we have the sound. My husband, Rich Sislowski. On satellite, we have John and Darla Sislowski. On video, camera, and lighting also with Rich Sislowski Jr. We have a wonderful pit boss here, Mr. Patricia Hall. Mr. Hall, right? Okay, thank you. On my curtain, I have Bev Causa. Please give her a big hand. Here I am. There she is. Okay, I would like every lady that's backstage, please walk stage center here for me, please. Here's what keeps the show running. Is that everybody been doing? Is that it? Here, girl. Here, please. Who's back there? Okay, I'll get that. This is Miss Terry. Thank you. She helped me with some of my classes this year. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. Give these ladies another big hand. Besides dancing wonderful, there was wonderful help. Okay. Also, let me have Miss Barbara out here, our Hawaiian teacher. Wonderful, wonderful job. Okay, oh please, I hope I remembered everybody. Thank you. Did I get...
We have a dad doing a spotlight also.
We have a dad, yes, Mr. Wait, Kenzie Laramie. Mr. Laramie, thank you. Now spotlight, thank you. Okay, did some of my girls move into the sundial? Please, I need about 5 or 6 of you, yes?
I cooked it about 6 hours today. Maybe 4 to 6, but I kind of kept it on warm for the whole day in my big roaster. And then it shrank down so much, and I only added about a cup of water to it all day because it made its own juice. And it wasn't greasy when I poured it off. And then I put it in the crock pot and filled it to the top. But you couldn't start it in the crock pot because it wouldn't fit. Everything got soft and smashed down.
Okay, everybody say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Now I'll pan around and check out all the stuff that Tam's been decorating here.
Grandma Bar used to make little pork sausages too in her sauerkraut.
Yeah, that's what I threw in a couple times.
What's
When I
it
was
called?
a kid,
Pork sausage?
when I was a kid, we lived above a grocery store. And they used to have a smokehouse out back. And the guy that ran the grocery store, his brother had me come down once in a while, downstairs, down the basement, I think it was. They used to fill it, sausage skins and all that, you know. And man, when they put it in that smokehouse, man, you never smelled anything so good in your life.
Yeah, there's nothing like
They used to smoke everything in there. That was delicious. They'd get it right out of the smokehouse, and a couple of links, you know. Just right out of the smokehouse, man, was that everywhere.
How do they make jerky? Do they put it in the smokehouse forever till it gets hard?
Probably.
Dried it out?
That's solid.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Jerky,
Then they put it in a smoker and dry it out.
Now I remember reading like back in Little Women, back in the pioneer days, where that's what they did. They didn't have refrigerators, first of all. And second of all, to keep their meat preserved, they had salt and all. Wow.
That phone rings.
Well, tell her
Then
I'll
you're
call you
trying
back.
to hear, you know.
Just say what my aunt says. Have you ever
And she
watched
says,
the
well,
show?
what are you watching?
I'm watching it
Aunt
now.
Jillian and somebody else
Robert
on
Hayes.
cable that I went back and forth. Seinfeld would come on.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Tuesday night she called. That other guy, Frazier.
Oh,
And she said, oh, well, that's a rerun. I said, what do I care? I like that show so well. I'll
Yeah, the
watch
point
it all
is,
day
you
long.
want to watch it. It's not what she says, you
Did
know.
you see It's a Wonderful Life this year?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, that was the other night. I think.
That's a good movie. Every time I see it,
Yeah,
I love
Jimmy
that
Stewart.
movie. But he died this year, and I think I missed it. I don't watch a lot of the news, and it's terrible. Was it just early this year or just recently?
Early this year.
Like after Christmas or
And
something?
Jack Palance was in
Right
this
after
picture, and he died a few months after this picture was made.
Yeah, Jack, didn't he?
Yeah, he died.
See, I forget who died. That's terrible.
Yeah. George Burns died. You could tell the way he was breathing.
Was that this year? So when they do the recap, you know what's good is they do the recap of the year, and then I get all, I get up on it. Yeah, he made it to 100. I think it was a goal, and then he says, I can go now.
He was supposed to make a personal appearance.
You guys remember Jimmy Durante?
Yeah.
Every night when he signed off the show, he used to say, Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Do you know why I used to say that? You guys probably do.
No.
Him and his wife traveled a lot, and there was one town they fell in love with, and it was called Calabash. So he called her that, Mrs. Calabash.
The kids down or up?
In their room.
I see ya, Ariel. You want to come here?
What the heck, put these chips on my...
Adam,
I can't eat another thing.
come here.
Yeah, Chris said you had a good shakeout at the Outback.
Ooh. You gonna say Merry Christmas to the people?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
My client,
Merry
Christmas. $40.
Is there anything you want me to say?
All right, nut boy.
Is there anything you want?
Okay, silly.
Can't see a thing.
Oregon Trail too for a computer. Thank you.
Okay, sweetheart.
Now you don't have to worry about that. Thank you.
What's that?
I was so worried. Oh, what is that, Ariel? What is it?
It's a Barbie
A plate.
and a ball.
What'd you say Mom didn't have to worry about?
Yeah, because he's been asking for it. So he said, I don't have to worry
Hold
about it.
on.
Keep it at.
Oh, okay, I got it.
I got a pinball game.
What do you say to Grandma and Grandpa?
I got the batteries for the pinball in my
She
purse.
loves it. I mean, she's going to have
Let me see what it looks like, bud.
Another Barbie thing.
Oh,
Ooh, all right.
Pinball wizard, man.
Really?
I was like a pinball machine.
Oh, Prince.
What do we got over here?
Yeah. Princess Barbie.
Princess. Okay, good job,
What do
Lindsay.
you
Hold
think
on,
of that,
Adam.
Ariel?
Adam, open it up from the side.
Yes, let's, honey, wait, let's get
Let's
this
go
on.
like that. Thank you.
Mom's got nails.
Thank you.
I put it in a plastic. Grandpa, pocket knife? Just slip it under that tape right
here
there.
they are.
The else is Barbie, Mom.
Did you guys see that?
Mom, do we have Windows 95?
Princess Diane.
Dad, do we have Windows 95?
No, it works in there. It'll work.
What did you
It
get?
says Macintosh. It says Macintosh,
Dentist
Windows.
Barbie.
Ours is
We have 3.1 Windows 7. It'll work on there.
a big rip
Oh,
off.
beautiful. Okay, Adam, you want it?
Yeah.
Grandma's got the batteries in her purse.
I'll wait.
People must be crazy to buy
To
them.
Tim and Chris from Mom and Dad.
For that Maxwell thing.
Yeah, oh, those are good.
See how they Godiva?
No, they're really great. Thank you, guys. I love them. And the tin is beautiful.
Mommy, what's this?
Very pretty.
Mommy, get
Here's,
this open.
That's very pretty.
Batteries for his,
What, honey?
Here, Adam.
brand new.
These two batteries.
C
Those are C
batteries go in
batteries.
there.
Ah, to me. To Tammy.
Open now, yeah, honey.
Yeah, you'll go open them tomorrow.
Can somebody give me a pointy screwdriver?
What did I get? Oh, my word. That's just what
Mom,
I
give me a
needed.
pointy screwdriver.
Oh.
Ain't those the ones you gave to her last year?
No, this ain't it. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. I love it.
Well, I need.
I didn't break down. Every time I went by the towels, I wanted to kind of get some, but then I thought, no, focus on something else. You got to get something else. Oh, they're pretty.
Jed,
I love it. Thank you.
Go in the drawer. You know where they are.
Isn't that nice? That pretty?
And I'll put them in. Kitchen
Well,
drawer.
these are bathroom, aren't they, Mom? This is a bathroom set. Yeah, because I have a
Ariel.
little short little dowel run. I can put that on.
Yeah, I don't let everybody
Yeah. No, it's just for
Mom, there's
look.
stickers.
Beautiful.
Here you are, sweetheart. Got it started.
Mama.
Be careful of that.
And there's a candle here, and the candle lights when you turn it on.
Mom.
And it plays all Christmas.
Oh, and stickers and coupons? Okay. Don't lose them. Make sure you keep them with your stuff. Adam, what are you cutting on?
Not cutting. You got Dicta's Barbie?
Auntie, can I open this?
Oh, I'm so full.
Should
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
Should I open this now or
Oh, after a while.
after a while? Well, anyways, Auntie gave us a card and some money. Thank you, everybody. It's beautiful. And this is to Chris from Mom and
These are
Dad.
all from Santa Claus.
This is Mom and Dad.
I have all the confidence in the world that you're going to take your shoes out.
Hey, bud, what are you going to bed? Okay, put the
I
bed.
watched them change the Ariel on television the other day.
Yeah, you should see it.
Papa Richard.
What is this?
My dad's going to tell you about that.
Oh, what's
It's
that?
chocolates, baby.
Oh, okay.
What did you
It's
get?
chocolate.
Oh, you're kidding.
Chocolate too. I was going, man, they were about the cheapest of the tools I ever seen.
Oh,
Hold them up for me, honey. Those are kind of cute.
These are the cheapest looking tools he's ever seen. They're candy.
Where'd you get them from?
Oh, I don't know where, Myers or someplace. Whose are they?
Hey, when I
They're
tell
mine.
him to eat nails, he can go eat nails. Oh, that's cool. There's a saw and pliers. Chris, are these what pliers look like? He sent me out to the garage for pliers.
Those are needle nose pliers.
Did you get it, pal?
You don't know.
Here, I'll get it, Adam. Hold on.
Well, I expect them always to look like this, but that's needle.
I was going to order
But he's got
One of the benchmarks that the state has established for us in a core curriculum that is far more sophisticated than what you and I were familiar with in school, or even younger people like Crystal, is a requirement that children be able not only to learn the pen and paper kinds of things, but also to demonstrate what they've learned, to be able to engage in one of the most difficult acts that a person has to do, and that's to speak in public. There are studies out there that suggest that people fear speaking in public more than they fear dying. And so we want to give kids a chance to do that, and these kids have already performed this once and did a great job with it. Their basic premise is famous people. So we're going to start with Callie, and I know that she's got a great one for you as well as everybody else here. Callie?
Hi, my name is Kelly Booth, and I'm dressed up as Laura Ingalls Wilder. Laura Ingalls Wilder was born February 7, 1867 in Putnam County, Wisconsin, died February 10, 1957. She was 90 years old. Laura had 3 sisters, Mary, Caroline, and Grace. She is the author of the Little House books. Laura was given 5 Newbery Honor Book Awards for the most outstanding children's book of the year. There is a gold medal award named after Laura, called the Laura Ingalls Wilder Award. The Detroit Public Library named a branch after Laura, the Laura Ingalls Wilder branch. Hi, my name is Bryn Bryant, and I'm dressed up as Abraham Lincoln. Abraham was born on February 12, 1809 in a rude log cabin near present day Kentucky. He died on April 15, 1865. He was shot by John Wilkes while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington. Abraham Lincoln was famous for being our 16th president. Lincoln was a lawyer in 1834. He was a member of the United States House of Representatives. Lincoln helped stop slavery. He was also famous for his storytelling. He promoted the southern states to leave from the Union. Hi, my name is Ariel. I'm studying Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929. He died on April 4, 1968. He was famous for helping the black people get the same rights as the white people. 5 facts about Martin Luther King Jr. He was a pastor. He helped change laws so all people were treated the same. Gave a speech, I Have a Dream. Won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. He has a holiday named after him.
His name was Dieter Schuster. He was born in 1904 and died in 1991. Dr. Seuss was famous for publishing over 40 children's books. Dr. Seuss first was a cartoonist. In 1937, he published his first book called And to Think I Saw It on Marbury Street. And you can see one of his most famous books is The Cat in the Hat, and made in 1947, Dr. Seuss won an Academy Award for a movie about the Japanese people. In 1951, he also won an Academy Award for the cartoon character Jared McBoing. Hello, my name is Danny Drummond and I'm dressed up like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was born in 1946. He is the country's 42nd president. He grew up in a small town called Hope, Arkansas. Mr. Clinton could read when he was only 3 years old. Bill Clinton was governor of Arkansas for 14 years. Bill Clinton plays the saxophone. He won first place in a band contest. One summer, Bill Clinton shook hands with John F. Kennedy, who was the President of the United States. Mr. Clinton married Hillary Rodham in October 1975. 5 years later, they had a baby girl named Chelsea. They have a pet named Sex, a black and white cat.
Hi, my name is Peter, 1895. Died August 16, 1948. At the age of 7, he was sent to St. Mary's Industrial School. He stayed at St. Mary's until he was 18. At St. Mary's, he played baseball. That is where the Baltimore Orioles knows how well he played. In 1918, he pitched 29 consecutive World Series innings without having been scored on. One game went 14 innings. Babe Ruth hit 714 homers in the mid-60s in 1972. He played with the New York Yankees for 14 years. In 1938, he coached the Brooklyn Dodgers for 3 months. It was his final job in organized baseball.
Hi, my name is Adam Kutz and I am dressed up like Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1847. He died on October 18, 1931 at the age of 84. Thomas Edison is most famous for the invention of the electric light bulb. Edison was born in Milan, Ohio. At the age of 7, he got scarlet fever and lost most of his hearing. When Edison was 29 years old, he built a big laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey. Another one of Edison's great inventions was the first talking machine, now called the phonograph. He was best friends with Henry Ford, the automaker. Thomas Edison was known as the man who changed the world. Hi, my name is Drew Meeklin, and I am dressed up as George Washington. George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732.
the Continental Army. He was the leader hero in the Revolutionary War. After the war, he was elected first president of the United States. George Washington was elected to 2 terms as president. He died in December 1799. George Washington is called the father of our country.
My name is Marcus Rodriguez. My famous person is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was born in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. Muhammad Ali was the first heavyweight boxer to win the heavyweight title 3 times. Muhammad Ali became a professional boxer after winning the 1960 Summer Olympics. Muhammad Ali first won the championship by knocking out Sonny Liston in the first round. In 1964. 1964, he became a black Muslim and changed his name from Cassius Clay. Muhammad Ali has been married 4 times and has 9 children. Muhammad Ali bragged about his ability and made up friends and years on. Look like a butterfly and sing like a bee. None the best, Muhammad Ali. Hi, my name is Brandon Taylor. I'm just like us, Christopher Columbus. 1451, Christopher Columbus was born in Italy. August 1492, Columbus set sail on the San Maria. October 12th.
Nice bike.
Can I wear out your tires? No. Oh, man. I want to wear out your tires. Wait. You have to pay for another. Don't look at me. You're stupid. He's going to have to pay for another one.
Yeah, right.
Look at me.